Meet the Vacay Dream Team. They don't just show up, they dive right in. And at the piano bar, they raise the bar. Because when they're on Carnival, they're the main event.
Hello, and welcome back to Funnelheads. My name is Andrew, and finally the new loyalty program has dropped. I don't even know if I should call it VIFP or status program, but their new loyalty program has dropped. We know the details, and I wanted to record a video real quick, just to put out my initial reactions, of this program. And I gotta say, I'm quite disappointed in it. For a lot of reasons. Now, there is some good from it, that I've read. Of course, I've watched the video. If you haven't watched Carnival's video on it, I'll put it at the end of the video so you can check that out. I've also read the message from Christine Duffy, as well as, basically John Heald's post and everything that they've put out for this program thus far. So I have a decent idea of, what it's about, how it works, and, I'm sure I don't have 100% of the details, but, if I miss something or if I get something a little bit off, just let me know in the comment section below. But again, I just wanted to put my reaction out, for everybody, because I think I can speak for a lot of people of how disappointed that I am and we are in this, of this new loyalty program that we've been waiting a year and a half for. And I think I know why it's taken so long. It's because, I don't think they knew, or I don't think they thought that it was going to go over well, and it looks like it certainly hasn't. I mean, just John Heald's post has a lot of angry reactions and a lot of comments of people just not liking this whatsoever. So what my take is on this, and I think I can speak for Michelle as well, we have been on a ton of Carnival cruises. We met on a Carnival cruise, married off of a Carnival cruise, so on and so forth. We absolutely love Carnival. We love cruising in general as well. But this new program is not what people were looking for. What I was looking for, and you can tell me if you agree with this or not agree with this, absolutely. But I was looking for additional levels in the loyalty program, something between platinum and diamond perhaps, and then maybe 1 or 2 or even 3 more levels after that. I was looking for different benefits, maybe not like, amazing benefits. It is a company, I understand. Maybe dropping some of the benefits that weren't working, maybe spreading, things out a little bit. But we didn't get any of that. The biggest problem with this loyalty program is that you do not have a guaranteed status anymore. You have to earn your status. Now, going into this new program, of course, it doesn't start till June 1st of 2026. So between now and then, you're still going to have your same status. You're going to still have your same rewards that you're used to. Once June 1st hits, that's when the new program takes place. Whatever basically level you end with, on May 30th or 31st, whatever the calendar is of 2026, that's going to be your status going in. From my understanding, those from, the beginning level up to platinum have a 2-year basically grace period. So they'll be ingrained into that new level starting off, and then they'll just have to earn points to basically keep that level. Diamond, from my understanding, have a 6-year period, but the problem is you still are having to cruise with Carnival on a regular basis in that, year to year to keep that status, especially, after that introduction period ends. You're going to have to gain, from the red status, of course, that's new. It's 0 points. Anybody, that's basically your starting point. But then you go to gold, you need 10,000 points. Platinum, you need 50,000 points. And then diamond, you need 100,000 points. Now, it sounds like the points can be earned very easily. Basically, you get 3 points for every $1 spent on Carnival. So if you're going to spend, $2,000 on a cruise, 2,000 times 3, you already have a good chunk of change. So it's pretty easy to get those points. but it's still the fact that you have to cruise with Carnival year after year after year in order to basically say that you're loyal to them, which I really don't like. Now, one of the things that I do like about the program is, again, the points are easily to attain. Again, you get those 3 points for every $1. So between the cruise fare, your excursions, the drink package, you also get casino points. You get basically a fun point for every casino point earned as well. So, you know, they will rack up as far as that goes, and then you can exchange those points for different rewards. So for example, they have different tiers of things that you can use, whether it's, you know, a single drink for a certain amount of points, shore excursion, a massage, a 3-day free cruise. So, I mean, that aspect of it I do appreciate, but I don't think it's enough, unfortunately. The other thing that I don't like about this program is they removed so much from what you received as even, you know, gold, platinum, diamond. They still have some of the staples that are falling into those statuses, like free laundry. However, they don't do unlimited free laundry for diamond anymore. I believe it's 2 to 5 bags or 3 to 5 bags. At platinum level, it's like 1 to 2 bags. Again, don't quote me on the exact thing, but they removed a lot of like the different gifts, and just a ton of things have changed in regards to that. I'm going to post screenshots of everything, you know, that they offer at the different levels, so that way you guys can understand, you know, what you're losing. And well, you're not really gaining anything, unfortunately, because there's not really anything worth noting that they put in. They took away a lot but didn't add a lot, and that's frustrating. The only thing that they did add was the ability to use your points for free items. So I don't know, I'm really bummed out about it. Like I was really expecting Carnival to, you know, take the ball and run away. You know, I've seen MSC's loyalty program, I've seen Royal's loyalty program, Norwegian, so on and so forth, and I gotta be honest, I think Carnival is just dead last now in rewards, you know, status and loyalty program. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe you can get these points super quick and you can exchange them for, you know, awesome shore excursions and free cruises, but I don't know. I have a bitter taste in my mouth, and hopefully they prove me wrong, and maybe they can make some tweaks to it once they get some feedback. But I don't usually talk, you know, ill about anything, and I'm trying to keep a positive tone about this program, but it's hard to after being so loyal to a brand for so long. So now I'll go ahead and post Carnival's video that they posted. It might clear up some other things that you have. Maybe I didn't, you know, explain something clear enough, so that might help as well as all the screenshots, Christine Duffy's letter, and all of that. But most importantly, I want to know what your opinion of this loyalty program is. If you love it, let me know, and maybe, you know, hopefully I'm misreading something, or, you know, I missed something. I'm hoping that's the case, but you know, I'm really bummed out, and yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it's a business and they need to make money, but I think I just think that they could have done a way better job, and I'm just unfortunately sad that it is what it is. So let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are. I'll get back with you if you have questions, and we'll discuss some more in the coming days, I'm sure. But that's it for today. Hopefully we'll see you right back here in the next video, or on a cruise ship one day. Catch you later.
I woke up with the sun today, rolled out of bed and said, I'm gonna have some fun today, and that's just what I did. The birds were singing, come outside, I felt giddy like a kid. If life is like a swimming pool, you know I'm jumping in. We got the perfect summer day, so put me in your plans. You know that this doesn't happen every day, so everybody clap your hands. Cause when we raise on high, every hand in the sky, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. Shout it out, make some noise, make it loud, soaking up the lovely weather, everything just comes together. I woke up feeling good today, my journey has begun. I gotta give a shout out to the green grass and the sun. It's a long way off, a tricky shot, but I know it can be done. Another day, another game, another hole in one, yeah. We got the perfect summer day, so put me in your plans. You know that this doesn't happen every day, so everybody clap your hands. Cause when we raise on high, every hand in the sky, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. Shout it out, make some noise, make it loud, soaking up the lovely weather, everything just comes together. Lift them up, all the hands, all at once, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. And keep them there, all the hands in the air, we're wishing it could last forever, baby, put your hands together. The weather's just so fine, wish I could bottle time. Cause if you only pause, you'll hear the crowd applaud. They're cheering for you now, stand up and take a bow. You know that you deserve it, today is picture perfect. Raise on high, every hand in the sky, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. Shout it out, make some noise, make it loud, soaking up the lovely weather, everything just comes together. Clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. Clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands, we're wishing it could last forever, baby, put your hands together. That's why we clap our hands. That's why we clap our hands.